All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Business Meeting. So this is my weekly podcast series where I talk about making YouTube my full-time job. It's something that I've wanted since I was 12 years old. I've been making videos for a while now. I've just never committed to a YouTube channel. And so I'm trying to learn how to make YouTube videos now, and it's a struggle. But today I wanted to talk about my why. Why am I starting a YouTube channel? Last week's episode was kind of like a pilot episode. I was kind of trying things out, seeing if maybe I could work on some little projects and stuff. It didn't really turn out how I wanted it to, so I figured I could just make this more of like a short podcast talking about YouTube. So why do I want to start YouTube? Well, I don't like college. That's one thing, that's for sure. No, I've been thinking about this a little bit today. I was talking with my parents. For context, I'm a 21-year-old. I live at home. I just finished 2 semesters of college that I did not enjoy, let's say. And it's nothing against my parents. My dad's a professor, and we hold very differing views on success, I guess you could say. And today we were talking about me moving out, my future, because I do want to move out. I want to get a studio apartment so that way I can have my own space to make YouTube videos and have a project area and, just make something my own and start living my own life, I guess you could say. And let's just say we didn't argue about it, but we could definitely tell that we had very different opinions, I guess you could say. And from my perspective, you can spend 8 years in college becoming a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer. Those are just the big ones. Or even like an interior designer. Like, you don't need college for that. But if you feel like college is benefiting you in some way, then keep going. Keep going to college. I mean, if you're learning things, you feel like you're getting more out of it than you would learning alone, or working a job, or moving up a corporate ladder, or whatever, like, you do you. It's not something that I necessarily want to do. I don't have a lot of tolerance for schoolwork, I guess you could say. I'm not a very good student. And I really want to do YouTube full time. And I've worked as a video editor. I've won awards with some films that I've done and projects that I've worked on. And so to me, I see it as a skill, and I just need to do as much work as possible. I need to make as many videos as possible. I need to learn how to make a good YouTube video. And then once I crack that code, then it's just make more good YouTube videos, and then eventually I can make it my full-time job and be successful doing that. And doctors study 8 years or more even to become specialized in a field, residency, all this stuff, to eventually start making good money. There was I can't remember where I saw it. I might get this wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. That plumbers up until the age of 40 will make more on average than doctors up until about the age of 40. And then doctors start out earning them. And that's like right as they turn 18, like if you become a plumber versus go to med school. And so I looked at that and I think if I spend 8 years studying YouTube videos, like studying YouTube, like what makes a good YouTube video, and I try to make YouTube videos over and over and over again. I spent 8 years doing that. Like, I feel like there's not a universe where I don't make this my full-time thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just a philosophy that I have. Maybe that's just me being weird. I'm kind of weird in my social circles right now, let's say, trying to do this full time. I feel like a lot of people idolize social media, like becoming like an influencer, or even just like making it your job, I guess. Like, just have it be your career. Because personally, I think that YouTube at this point should be respected as a option for a career. I mean, so many YouTubers have done it. And I brought this up to my parents, and my dad said, Well, do you know the percentage of YouTube channels that are profitable? I said, yeah, it's less than 1%. So many people have a YouTube channel, but very few people make it. That's because very few people commit to it. Very few people learn and study what makes a good YouTube video, and they become YouTubers. So many people just post and post on the side, and they just expect something to happen. Like, oh, well, maybe if the videos start getting better, then I'll quit my job. But I'm just doing it on the side. It's like, but then you're not making the best videos that you can, and there's a less likelihood that you will do it. But if you're putting your heart and your soul, and you're just working as hard as you can, and you're just doing so much work, Alex Hormozi has this line: do so much work that it would be unreasonable for you not to be successful. And I'm really trying to take that to heart. Just do as much as I can. And it's been really hard to try to figure out what to film, when to film, how to edit, what's my brand, style, all this kind of stuff. And I would love to be posting way more consistently. I'd love to be posting every single day. I'm just trying to figure out what makes a good YouTube video at this point. And I think I can do it, even if it takes me 8 years. I don't know. This video is more just me ranting. It's more just me trying to figure out my life, I guess you could say. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm at 43 subscribers right now. I have currently, let me look at the views. I think it was at 12,000 total, at least in the past 28 days. It's like in the past 28 days, I have 13,000 views, 12.9, 42.4 watch time hours, 43 subscribers. I've had a couple videos, a couple shorts that have over 1,000 views, which is awesome. A couple comments, it's pretty good. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I really want to document this process, just because I feel like a lot of people gatekeep what it actually takes to become a YouTuber, what it takes to become a successful creator. And there's a lot of people trying to help, like Colin and Samir. They have some great YouTube videos. Alex Hormozi talks about his journey a lot. Imangazzi. There's a couple YouTubers that kind of talk about like their early pre-successful lives and careers and stuff like that. But I really just want to like make this raw, just document it every single week, and try to make banger videos. Yeah. It's hard because I feel like I could be really successful if I didn't have self-respect. I feel like it'd be so easy for me just to make like the Brent Rivera type videos, or like the obviously scripted, over-the-top energy. It wouldn't feel authentic. It wouldn't be me. I'm trying to figure out my style. But yeah, I guess that will be it for now. If you guys want to stick along for the ride, subscribe. I mean, we're at 43. You could be number 44. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great journey. I have about a year. That's what I'm giving myself. A year to get 100,000 subscribers. I think that would be a good. The microphone's not even plugged in, man. Are you kidding me? Dang it. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Even if the audio is bad, I apologize. I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm tired. I gotta wake up early. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.